Hi, I'm Ellur. I'm here with Amazing Radio to do a session with Dance for the Radio at Live at Leeds. This one is called Best Face On. You get home in the morning and you crawl into bed, wondering why nobody told you you'd end up doing it again, and the sheets feel cold, and you've the snow in your eyes, wondering why nobody told you this is what 20 feels like. You're such a child, and I know how it feels to lose, and I really hate the things you do. You wake up in the evening, put your mind to bed, share your lips with a stranger, and sip the bitters you've wed, feeling shy in the bathroom. I feel you hiding in the dark. You keep ruining my bedroom. When you feel the spark, you feel so alive. Does it make you smile? Put it in a drive. Does it make it all worthwhile? God, I really hate you sometimes. Putting your best face on, who is it for? Putting your red dress on, who do you do it for? Putting your lipstick on, who is it for? Putting your best face on. Hi, I'm Ellur. I'm here with Amazing Radio to do a session with Dance for the Radio at Live at Leeds.
Scene 2, take 1.
This one's called Now I'm Alone. Color me in. Shade between the lines. teardrops in my gin, trying to save you the nights, and pull me in. Take these hands across my chest. I've got a little love to give. Must have a little love left. But what do I do now I'm alone? Without you I'm somebody I don't know. And where do I begin when these words aren't enough? Now there's tears on my chin, and I'm on my knees begging for love. But what do I do now I'm alone? Without you I'm somebody I don't know. What do I do now I'm alone? Feeling small and inconsolable. And what do I do without home? Losing parts of me, and it's out of my control.
We are live at Leeds at Hyde Park Book Club. It's Amazing Radio and the Dance to the Radio sessions, and I've just been joined by Ellur. Just performed a stunning session. How was that for you?
Yeah, it was really good, really fun. I really like playing on keyboard because I don't really do it a lot anymore because I'm with the band.
Yes,
So yeah.
Much bigger sound.
Yeah.
You've just been on tour, haven't you? You've just been touring, supporting Embrace as well. So that must have been big band, big setup.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's something, I've been wanting to do this like forever. And yeah, so to actually do it with Embrace was super fun because I've been on tour with them, just watching them for a long time.
Yeah, for your whole life.
Yeah, so it was nice to actually be involved. It was great.
Actually, like from a business perspective.
Yeah.
What were the crowds like? Did they
Amazing.
get behind you?
Yeah, they did. Yeah. I think my favourite gig was probably at Forum in London because I've never played London. So yeah, it was really nice. Everyone was so nice afterwards as well. I think I sold like quite a few t-shirts, which is fun because normally I don't really sell that many.
Mercury press needed.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's so important right now to be out there getting like live interaction and getting that merch sold, isn't it?
Definitely.
So you are obviously back in Leeds today, being an artist from West Yorkshire, from Halifax.
Yes.
How important is Live at Leeds to you?
Really important. I think like to have such a good music scene so close by is so great, and it's nice to kind of see a lot of friends and peers and things like that as well. I'm gonna get my dancing shoes on tonight, I think.
Well, it does say that on your social media profiles
It does.
and on your Spotify as well, doesn't it? That you like a good dance, you like a good
groove.
groove.
I just love to dance. Yeah.
What's the tune that you have to dance to when it comes on? Are there any specific faves?
Probably Love Will Tear Us Apart by Joy Division. I just
Nice.
get my fake microphone out, you know.
Ian
start
Curtis
doing the
dance.
Yeah, doing the moonwalk or something.
So you've just played us 2 songs, and we've got the current single, which just been out like recently, hasn't it?
Yeah.
What can you tell us about that?
So
song.
it was written kind of, I can't remember when I wrote. I think I wrote it about a year ago, and I just wrote it on guitar, and it's kind of supposed to be this like upbeat indie tune. And then when we took it to the studio, it kind of took a bit of a darker turn, which I really liked because the song's quite dark as well. So yeah, and it's, if I'm being honest, I know I'm not supposed to have favourites, but it is my favourite that I've done so far, yeah.
I have to admit, my notes say slightly darker sound.
Yeah.
Because everything had been very, very poppy before that, but yeah, kind of brooding and sultry in places.
Yeah.
Is this just an evolution in your sound, like naturally, or just nice to show that you have more strings to your bow?
I think like it is definitely like I've moved on a little bit from the kind of poppier, upbeat side of things. I'm not like totally rejecting it or anything, but I think I'm just kind of moving into a bit more of an honest place, shall we say? Like, kind of, I was writing a lot about how I was feeling and my emotions last year and stuff. So I think that comes across in this song and the next one as well.
Well, I mean, you released an EP in 2021, but obviously I think we just met like before lockdown kicked in, and I think we saw each other when you did a session in lockdown. Do you feel like lockdown has given you a bit more time to almost develop your sound?
Yeah, I talk about this quite a lot. Like, I think for a lot of people, lockdown was very like uninspiring, but I think for me, I just saw it as an opportunity to kind of like get my things together a little bit, and like kind of I saw it as a level playing field with everyone that was already in the industry and things like that. No one really knew how to navigate it, so we used to do like Facebook Lives and things like that, and it was just really nice to kind of develop and grow without the kind of rest of life getting in the way, if you know what I mean. But yeah, so I think lockdown definitely did help me to write music.
And you just gave us a little teaser by playing not the current single, but the next one. What can you tell us about that?
So that is kind of weirdly like chronological to the previous song. So the previous song's kind of about going out, maybe not knowing my limits a little bit, and kind of having a bit of FOMO and just kind of going a bit crazy. And then the following song is actually about how it feels when you get home. And kind of, it's written from the perspective of being in a relationship or not being in a relationship anymore. But it's actually kind of more about that feeling of like everyone's gone, it's really quiet, and how you feel when you're on your own. And yeah, I think I've just pushed myself last year to be a bit more honest in my lyrics and kind of tell different stories to what I was telling.
And we're here today with Dance to the Radio, and you are working with Dance to the
I
Radio.
am, yes.
How cool is that?
It is very cool. They're very cool people, and I really enjoy it.
Is it like a meeting of minds?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, because they are obviously based in Leeds as well, and I find they are supporting so many artists on the local scene, which is really, really important.
Yeah, I agree, definitely. I think they're such a great team, and they've kind of welcomed me in with open arms and been so supportive. And I imagine it's the same for everyone else that they're working with at the minute as well.
How did it come about? Did they start sliding in your DMs?
They did, yeah.
Oh.
Yes, I believe so. I think me and my manager, Sally, we met for a coffee. And I remember ringing my mum afterwards because I'd had like a few emails from people from various places, and everyone that I'd spoken to seemed like really ingenuine. But I remember like ringing my mum after meeting Sally for a coffee, and she'd come to sort of talk to me about Dance to the Radio and management and things like that. I was just like, I think this is the one, Mum. Like, I think this is the one I want to work with. And we ended up working together. It's been great.
And what do you folks think about your journey in the music industry? Because obviously there is music throughout your family.
Yes, yeah, they're all super excited. I think like they've been very supportive of me. I've ended up losing quite a few jobs because of music. So, you know, it's really nice that they've kind of been there to support me, and I really appreciate the support.
And what's next?
My next single, which is coming out in November the 5th, at the start of November. And yeah, I'm really excited about that. And then I'm just going to keep writing because that's what I enjoy doing, and that's why I do what I do, I guess.
I mean, since we first started playing your music, like Halifax has had quite a radical transformation. There has been so many gigs at the Peace Hall as well. Does it, and of course a couple of really great venues in Halifax as well. Have you found that it's really changed, or there's more of a music scene kind of bubbling in the local area as a result?
Definitely. Well, I've kind of I spend a lot of time in the Peace Hall, and you know, I've been to a few of the gigs and things like that, and it's crazy to see Halifax go from somewhere that seemed quite, you know, not sad, but just like it was kind of, there wasn't a lot going on. And then now we've got like multiple music venues, there's small businesses that are like contributing and getting involved with things like that. And yeah, it's just been really fun. And there's quite a few like acts from Halifax as well. There's like the Oriels, which are kind of, they're on the rise, quite rapidly on the rise actually.
I saw them last week actually. They just released their 4th album and played it with an orchestra, which was quite the accompaniment. But,
they're great.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of others from the Hebden Bridge as well, and Todmorden area as well. So it's all like the stripped down from Halifax. Seems to be really kind of burgeoning. It's
a bit of a hub, isn't it?
I know, yeah. Are you finding that? You finding it easy to find like-minded people in the area?
Yeah, I think so, and especially because Leeds is only like down the road, so a lot of the people that I end up working with are from like Leeds or Halifax and things like that. But yeah, and it's a nice place to do like music videos and shoots and things like that. We've done a few photo shoots around there actually, which have been fun.
So nice in the nature, the nice stone walling.
Yes.
You don't need that like standard graffiti background that a lot of musicians tend to go for these days. Do you get heavily involved in that, in like the styling and the mapping of the video?
Yeah, well, it's kind of that. I like the whole thing. I like the process from going from like, oh, here's some chords, here's a seed of a song, there's the song, now it's recorded, and then the bit in between the recording and the rest where I like sit in my car like listening to it, like trying to figure out what I'm going to do. But I love all the like music videos and buying all the outfits or getting them on ASOS and sending them back because I can't afford to keep them. But yeah, and like the makeup and all that sort of stuff, I really enjoy it.
So on the up, more to come.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us
Thank
today.
you for having me.